I am so ready to fight. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil Village. You hear that? She's camping the save room. Well, Duke, we can't have that. Let me show you one thing real quick, because I am doing kind of poorly on ammo and everything. The Duke will sell you bullets.
Thank you for your...
Individual bullets at a set price. And guess what? It's a one-time deal. It's kind of nice that you can buy ammo if you're really in a pinch and you've got spare cash.
Good day, then.
But it's also good he doesn't have an infinite supply, let's say that. Go ahead and lock and load, ready for war, because we're getting out of here. Now, where are you? I would love it if I could just go to all 4 statues. Speaking of which, I should probably take a look at which masks go where. Let's take a quick gander here. Mask of Pleasure, if we take a look at the back, it has 4. Okay. Mask of Rage, that has 3. Mask of Joy, that's 1. And Mask of Sorrow has 2. Okay, now we just gotta match them all up and GTFO. She gone? Not gone, but at least out of the vicinity. There's 1. Still good. She is still walking around. Maybe if we're quick enough.
The entire bloodline of House Domitresk is done in by the likes of you?
Look, as mentioned before, it's nothing personal, except you made it personal. You seemingly took away my daughter, so I took away yours. A life for a life. A life for lives? I heard about it on Full Metal Alchemist. It's called Equivalent Exchange. It makes sense, kinda. Not really. GTFO. Last one! Mask of Sorrow, bam! Alright, open up. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait for the animation. Oh, please. Please, this is not the time. This is not the time. Ah! Ahem. Will the door please open? Alright, let's just... I think I could just run all the way there. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it again. Madam! Your girthy thighs! Ow! Your hips don't lie, and I'm out of here. Look, I just needed to see them one last time. Wait, is her music still going? Her music's still going, but she definitely can't get in here. The door closes behind you, which is nice. Alright, we've done it. We've escaped the castle, finally! Look at it, it's still very high up. Maybe I didn't really think this through. But you know what? She stopped following us, so this is okay. Oh. This all looks so nice. And I guess they lost the need for a chapel once vampires took over? Maybe? I don't know. Make that real quick. Make that real quick. Get ready, because we're about to jump into a big moment here. We read something up in the attic talking about this beauty. Alright, is she here? No? Okay, let's take it. Hehehehe.
You've ruined everything!
Ow! So you can play at this! Oh, what? No!
Looks like your outside matches your inside. Such a bitch.
If you're thinking her outside and ow! Her outside and inside was part dragon, part vampire, you'd absolutely be correct, Ethan. Lady Dimitrescu, her beastly form. This is a really cool looking boss fight, but very ferocious. As you can tell, it's got millions upon billions of teeth. Go ahead and shoot it where you see the lady. The giant maw is actually kind of a scapegoat. You don't actually have to shoot it. It'll still deal damage, but not nearly as much damage as shooting Lady D on its back. You can use these little side areas as protection, but it will eventually destroy them. See, it's actually going around and destroying your safe havens. I actually just shot it right in the ass. So, this boss fight is actually kind of easy, but also you need to be really good at aiming because this monstrosity only has the one weak point of Lady Dimitrescu. Also, it can fly. What a shot! I have never been that immediate with the sniper rifle. Okay, so when you shoot her out of the sky, she kind of stumbles a little bit, and you have a chance to unleash a couple pot shots. If you do not knock her out of the sky, she actually sends a swarm of flies after you, and it'll just munch away at your health. Don't let her do that. It's a bad time. Yeah, and mainly you're just playing playing happy grab ass while on the top of the castle. I'm surprised that didn't actually hurt me. Shotgun's your best friend. Sniper rifle will win. Flying. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So just do as much damage as you can. They give you at least one full coup. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Did I just die? Did I just... Oh, wow. Okay, that looked like Ethan was being eaten alive. All right, cool. I'm glad we have a little bit of mercy in this game. With God, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. They give you a full clip of every single type of ammunition, so, yeah, be sure to get that before you come into this arena, because if you don't collect it and you come into the fight, you actually lose out on it, so just keep that in mind. There we go, knocked her down again. It shouldn't be too many more shots. She's kind of looking weak. I think that might have done it. Is that enough? Okay, that might have been enough, because if she's coming right back... There we go. Yep, here we go. The second phase of the fight. Run up the stairs. Don't just sit there and gawk at the giant, horrific maw monster that's looking you right in the face. She'll send a bunch of flies after you, and it's all a bad time. And here's your final confrontation.
Don't be shy.
She'll be flying around here and eventually coming for the kill.
Time to die.
This is now an endurance round. She won't move anywhere. She will just constantly try to pounce on you and kill you. Just shoot at her. This does not take a long time. Ow. Be sure to defend if you think you're about to get hit, because you can take a little less damage. I just ran out of shotgun, I just noticed. Ow. Getting a little close, but here in a hit or so, we should be good to go.
Winters! You'll never see your rose again! Succumb to your despair! Curse you!
Give me a one-liner, Ethan.
You're the one who's cursed.
That's right. Throw it right back in her face, me bucko. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Ethan. What a maroon. And what a boss fight.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
I do love Ethan's nonchalant nature about this whole thing. We literally fought the equivalent of a final boss in any other Capcom game. Full-blown vampire with millions of teeth, and he just goes, well, I guess I'm getting out of here. You think?
Rose.
I have conflicting feelings about this. For one, that was a really cool fight. I really like how Lady Dimitrescu evolves into this gigantic monster, and it's really fun to fight her. And they also give you a little challenge if you can beat her in, I think, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And you get a reward for it, so it's kind of nice. But at the same time, I keep thinking back to Biohazard and how it steadily progressed the enemies you had to fight. You start with a regular Jack, then you get a mutated Marguerite, and then you get a gigantic mutated Jack. You know, small, medium, large. This is your first big boss fight in the game. The daughters were kind of little mini-bosses. This one was your big one. That was your first, and it felt like a final boss fight. That is a grade A nitpick I've presented to you. It literally doesn't matter because, overall, it was a fun fight. I can't complain too much. And what a way to get out of the castle. I think that was legitimately the only way we were going to get out of there is by falling 100 feet. And now we get to delve into one of my favorite parts about Village, is the fact that it's all intertwined. You notice there was a bridge over there. We are going to be back. Please? There we go. I still can't believe that Ethan just brushes that off. He's just like, oh, that was weird. It's just like when he saw Spider Marguerite, he's just like, oh, fuck, that's special. The most nonchalant guy, the most average of average Joes. Whenever you see a living animal, kill it. Thus says Hunter Ethan Winters, as he snarls and creates a spear out of a sharp rock and a stick. There we go, we got some fish. Animals will start spawning at this point in the game. They do take up space in your attaché case, but please, 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 collect them, do not sell them. Trust me on this.
Great ones, hear our voice together as one in reverence. We call out
You guys hear that, don't you?
within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, we await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
Hey, remember me? I almost died up at that castle. Tell me, what is going on around here?
How can a man be almost dead? That's a question for the wise.
You know what I mean. And I still haven't found Rose. Where did Mother Miranda take her?
You're too late! Or maybe almost too late. The child will be sacrificed, life for life.
What kind of sick medieval shit is this? She's just a baby.
The crests of the four bloodlines may open the path you seek.
Will you please stop talking in riddles? I just want to find my daughter.
It's only a riddle if you don't know the answer.
Wait a second. That looks familiar. Hey, wait!
I have thoughts and opinions about this plot line in particular. We were so close to leaving Umbrella in the dust. I mean, we had a little hint of it at the end of Biohazard, where it's just like, oh, it's Neo Umbrella, and Chris Redfield's a part of it for some reason. Gonna have to open up that can of worms. And then Village decides to double down. You know, Capcom, you don't have to go back to Umbrella. I'm sure there's a bunch of freaks around the entire world who want to create bioweapons. Or have a ton of mutated monsters for anybody to fight. We were so close to ending Raccoon City and Umbrella Corporation forever. They just had to bring it back. And even as a longtime fan, you gotta know when to say when. When to say when was at the end of Resident Evil 6, for God's sake. But whatever, this is what they want to do. Who am I to tell them no? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's... For me, it's the equivalent of, I understood that reference. It's just like, okay, cool, you brought it back. Why? And we'll get to why later.
Is this?
Yeah, looks like we have a ceremony site for the Four Lords. Okay, maybe there aren't as many invisible walls in the sky, and I'm just a terrible shot. I can't even get that treasure because it's so far into the wall. Okay, well, we'll just go by that I'm just a terrible shot. This pattern looks really familiar. I do wonder if... Okay, bear with me. Chris Redfield helped Ethan and Mia move to their new life here in Europe. I want to think that Chris is still not over the entirety of Umbrella, and being a part of Neo Umbrella just causes him so much inner grief. Will this work? What? Okay, never mind. Certain places have actual invisible walls in the sky, some don't. That actually counted. Sweet, we got the achievement. But, yeah, for the fact that Chris Redfield can never get over his man, I doubt he can get over Umbrella really easily, so that's probably why Ethan knows what that thing looks like. I mentioned earlier that the village kind of intertwines with all the locations you enter in the entire game, and we're about to get an example of that. We are actually heading back to the village, and different parts of it have opened up. But because we are heading back to the village, well, this is Lycan country. We escaped the castle with the vampires, and now we got werewolves again. Oh, nice. Bless you! Holy shit, I actually got a headshot! Dude! Oh my god. Hold on, I need to go buy a lottery ticket or something. I have never been this good with the sniper rifle. Are you kidding me? Sometimes it feels good to play video games. I don't know, just sometimes my play is on point, sometimes it's just god-awful, and, you know, I keep a lot of the recordings I do. Sometimes I trash them when my gameplay is just utter garbage. But I think I'm gonna keep this one. It makes me feel good. I did it. Here's another example of something we can't mess with yet, but we'll be back at a different runaround. And you know, that not a mural, what would it be? Statue? The thing that shows the Four Lords, and the old lady exclaimed, go see the Four Lords, and they might know how to help your daughter, something or other. Well, one down. And seeing as how all we got from it was a thermos or of something, I don't think they can help. But who knows, maybe I'll go talk to the other lords. One of them is a disgusting doll, the other is a disgusting blob, and the other one is a disgusting man. Oops. Oops. You see what I said about... Oh my god! Do you see what I said about my gameplay being hit or miss? I pressed the heal button. Okay. Off to a roaring start. But hey, at least we beat Lady D. Something I want to mention about this thing. We won't be able to get into it until a lot later in the plot. And even if we do find the way to get in it, which is actually here soon, there's no point in opening this yet, because there's an easier time to get it. And it'll make a lot more sense a bit later. I will say, though, that chest is actually the puzzle that stumped me the most through my first playthrough of this game. I could not figure out how to open it. And as I was doing my practice run, it all clicked. And here's another grim reminder that this is Lycan territory. There's literally no one else alive in this village except for us, and maybe the Duke. I don't know, maybe he had a run-in with one too many donuts and just keeled over. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's his carriage. And that's his gut. Welcome back to the village. Welcome to the altar. Let's talk to the Duke.
There you are. I had a feeling you would pop up here.
It was all worthless.
Is that so? I assume you've picked up something of value.
Not sure if it's of value, but...
Why, you have your daughter right in your own hands.
What are you saying?
Take a closer look. That flask seems to contain her head.
No. What?
Roses...
Don't say another word! This is impossible! This just can't be!
Your daughter's essence is still intact. Her powers are truly unique.
Who could even do this?
She can be saved, you know.
Saved? From this? Are you insane?
There's a house with a red chimney on the western side of the village. Go and seek out the man who lives there. Then we can continue our conversation.
Quit holding out and get to the damn point!
You don't have to trust my words. But do you have any better options? Your choice. The customer is always right. After all.
You'll pay if I find out this is a lie. Fucking Joker.
No matter how many times I play this game, I still can't believe they went this route. Next time on Resident Evil Village, let's explore more of the opened up village and see if we can't figure out how to save our daughter from being in pieces. God, really? Oh, see you guys next time.